All right, we have to give our game pick for Patriots-Bills. I think it's now back up to 4 points. So the Bills are laying 4 points. Patriots on the money line, plus 175. Totals at 44, which that's interesting because I thought it would move down as the week went on because of the cold. But what do you think? What's your pick?
I have thought long about this, and I might think even more about this as it comes closer. So make sure you check out BSJ, and I will have more work up to kickoff, including expansion on how the Patriots can win this game. I'll also have how they lose this game. I do not have a lot of confidence in this Patriots team. I can't ignore what has happened over the last month and say, well, they're going to play like they did in their 7-game winning streak. It doesn't normally work like that in football. Sort of, who you are in the biggest games during the regular season against the best opponents is sort of who you are in the postseason. And normally, when you get to the end of the season, the vast majority of the time, you say, well, it figures. That's basically an encapsulation of their whole season. And so, to me, I think the Patriots, when the competition went up in the last month, I think the Patriots revealed themselves to be a team that is led by a rookie quarterback, who is a rookie quarterback, and who is at the end of a very long, stressful, mentally challenging year, and he's not firing at all cylinders. I think that the defense has been completely revealed to be old, slow, can't cover, can't rush by the better teams, including this team. And this team the Bills are much more talented than the Patriots. They have the ability the Patriots' glaring weakness has been there all year. If people wanted to look for it, it was what happens if their defense gets spread out. They can't do designer pressures, things like that. Do I think they have a puncher's chance that Josh Allen will throw 2 or 3 interceptions or fumble in the game? Yes. And the Patriots will win if that happens. I just think that Sean McDermott is smart enough to know that it's also the only way the Patriots win this game. I think they get a little bit more conservative. They don't really care how they win the game. Sort of like in the last matchup where the Bills, they played really well for the most part, yet it was still a game. At the end of the game, the Patriots get one stop. They could, tie or take the lead. I think that McDermott's fine playing that way. And so to me, I think that we'll come out of this game saying, yep, this is kind of who the Patriots were at the end of the season. Very similar to the 2019 finish where they slumped down the stretch. They got to the playoffs largely uncompetitive against the Titans in that game, and they got run over. So I am taking the Bills rather comfortably. I am taking them 27-17 in this game.
Wow. So that puts it right at 44 points.
Oh, there you go.
My math is correct. That puts it right at the total of 44, which if I were to give a pick, see, I can avoid the picking the side thing.
Yeah.
Avoid picking the side, and you can get the under at 44. I just think that there's some value there with the cold and in for a low score. If you're a Patriots fan and you think they got a shot in this game, they're going to run the football, maybe do what we talked about earlier, spread them out and try to throw out a different look, but run the ball, clock is your friend, and maybe you get a low scoring game. But yeah, Buffalo certainly capable. But if they can turn over Josh Allen, maybe that bodes well for an under.